century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. Interleague baseball next. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
So here is Jazz Chisholm. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll tell you, Matt, this club could really benefit with some improvement out of the 5 spot. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Starling Marte is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in next, Jesus Aguilar. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he fouls this one off. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Trevor Rogers gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So stepping in is Marcus Wilson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the center fielder, Marcus.
Here's the pitch.
Wilson.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one, a 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Changeup, cold strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Martinez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow, and the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No balls and one strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep off the light tower, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 13 for him on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. And the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 11 home runs and 22 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adam Duvall, and they could use a spark from him here.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
The windup and the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parts. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Ball.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just hung in there on that one. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Wilson is there, 2 gone.
Batting 6, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Base is empty, 2 away, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And there's a base hit on the line. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Alfaro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They're still down. It's 2-0. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. He's right there, and that's the first out.
Batting 7. The second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat plate 8. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Michael Chavis.
So next to hit is Michael Chavis. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. Popped up. Chisholm is calling for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joe Panik. Now here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball,
and
2
on
strikes.
0-2 he misses with a fastball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
High in the air out to center field. Wilson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 9, the right fielder, number 34, Magneuris Sierra.
Next to hit is Magneuris Sierra, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he popped him up. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
And stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He swings and grounds it to short. And they'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2. So now into the box is Christian Vasquez. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. So 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now in the box, Marcus Wilson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Marte. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
2 down, no one on base. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwyn Gonzalez. First offering.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Now here's the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Duvall, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Stepping in next, Brian Anderson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. So far this year against Southpaws, Bogaerts is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
2-0 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 now.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Inside, ball one.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Bogaerts leads off second with 1 gun in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another try at 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Martin. He can't get there as it falls in. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Duvall, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The 2-2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Anderson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now a pitch on the way. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Alfaro, a 27-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Joe Panic as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 out, nobody on. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? 1 pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. Ross Detweiler, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 54, Ross Detweiler.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Nope. He'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fight. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
To the plate now, Marcus Wilson.
That's a ball.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ball 2.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. The first and second no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So the next to bat will be Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Vasquez over at second. Wilson at first with no outs. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Hero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat.
And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Aguilar is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Marlins nothing. Digging in will be Magneuris Sierra. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Ball 2.
And he misses again, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
Here's Starling Marte. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Gonzalez bare hands it. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Next to hit, Jesus Aguilar. He flew out in his last AB. Now the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Hernandez has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. Adam Duvall struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. That's popped up out towards short right field. Hernandez will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Red. John Curtis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Miami, number 39, John Curtis.
Ready now is Bobby Dahlbeck. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
The first baseman, Bobby.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Kike Hernandez. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, Hero, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Dahlbeck at second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
From the stretch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anderson is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away. At the plate now is Marcus Wilson. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Next up is Marwin Gonzalez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jorge Alfaro. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Here's the first pitch to him. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Darwin's and Hernandez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. one now, Miguel Rojas. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Renfroe is there, one away.
The third baseman, number 3, Joe Penn.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Sierra.
Now to the plate, here is Magneuris Sierra. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Three runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
One and 2, here it comes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Jazz Chisholm is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Sierra, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. Anthony Bass is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Anthony Bass.
Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the stretch.
No, that's
Now
down.
a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in here, but before he does, let's take a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. The pitch. One out, nobody on. Bounce down the 3rd baseline. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And he's in there easily at 2nd with a 1-out double.
It just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sierra's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Next up, Bobby Dalbec. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
There's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit out toward 2nd. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner from 2nd crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. 2 out with the man at first. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam.
Now to bat, Starling Marte. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino, batting at an even .400. First pitch on the way. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Stepping up is Jesus Aguilar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one right down Main Street. The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Adam Duvall waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. This is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Next will be the designated hitter, Adam Duvall, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And my goodness, up and in. Very dangerous that time as he dives to the ground. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Next from Miami, Brian Anderson. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Duvall is off at first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Zach Pop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Zach Pop.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
The third baseman, Michael Chavis.
And now the first pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out. That's ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he's a youngster, and you can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez flew out last time up. He's set, here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
At the plate now, Marcus Wilson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a little tapper. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2
Ball,
pitch.
that's off the plate.
Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now.
3-0.
From the stretch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So next to bat will be J.D. Martinez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Anthony Bender is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and 2 the count. Two and 2. Here it is.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The relay to second now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0 home
That's
It's a
ball
fastball that misses.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Gonzalez, the runner at third. Bogarts on at second with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sierra's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox are out in front, 9-4. Matt Andrees comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 35, Matt Andrees.
And now, Jorge Alfaro singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
The 1-2 down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
That's out.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey! 1-1.
The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
To the plate now, Joe Panik. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer up the middle. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now at the plate is Magneuris Sierra, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jazz Chisholm. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready now. The pitch on the ground to the right side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez earned his 5th win of the year. Trevor Rogers was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Boston Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 9-4. Chase Anderson grabbed his 2nd win of the year, helping lead the Phillies past the Rays 2-1. The Metropolitans combined to allow only 4 hits as they pulverized the Braves 13-0. The Brewers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 3-2. Trevor Williams got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run as the Cubs got past the Reds 5-4. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Colorado Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 9-6. It was their 5th straight victory. The St. Louis Cardinals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 9-2. The San Francisco Giants held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-1. DJ Stewart collected a total of 4 driven in, leading the Orioles to the victory over the White Sox 5-3. The Indians amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 11-8. Corey Kluber allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Bronx Bombers defeated Detroit 3-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Kansas City Royals stole 5 bases in total as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins 6-5. The Friars racked up 11 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-4. The A's combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-2. The win was their 6th in a row. The Texas Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they sank the Mariners 13-6. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.